I love the way it kind of picks its way through things. You can just imagine being in the city and one of, like, coming out of the medical tent or something, one of those passing by. It's really cool. Okay, technology tree. Bunkhouse, hothouse. Let's get this going. Then we can kind of go back and upgrade stuff that we need. Right now, let's check this. Okay, so this tent is chilly. It's the only place really where we have a complaint. For the moment, at least. Okay. So the idea is to maybe have another one somewhere around here. It's going to cover. It's going to cover this area and the houses as well. So I think we can maybe do that now. Tech, Steam Hub. Yeah, that way it will touch that house. And we'll get all there as well. Okay. And then there'll be another one. Actually, let's put it there now. There's going to be another one here, which covers that area. Okay, good. Now we do need another resource depot now for. Where are we here? Resources, resource depot. Okay, for cooked food. Oh, that needs to be fixed as well, look. Okay, so you're gonna go just right there. Why not? Put you there. Let's fix this road. Okay. You can be assigned to food rations. Okay, and then the next one we'll put to wood. And let's get some people working here. So Max. Okay, now we're just waiting for someone to fix or to build that road. Okay, here you're probably just, yeah, you're just closed this time, eh? It's fine. Those guys are still waiting, but we are kind of waiting on those chaps to do something for us. Okay, so you're doing your bit there. Let's build another gathering post. So it's going to sit here, and it can basically work off that coal thumper. In the meantime, I'm going to assign people there and there. Okay. Now, how are we doing? Right, so everywhere that needs to be heated is being heated, which is good. Of course, when the temperature drops, it's going to be a different story, but we're doing okay. Now, let's check on our consumption. So right now we are producing about twice as much as we actually consume per day. Actually, a little over twice as much. But obviously, once things get colder, that's not going to be the case. But we are already producing more coal per day than I was previously. So that's a good sign. Now we have a gathering post here. Once those are depleted, you're going to be assigned. Now let's speed things up a bit. Okay. Group the steelworks now. Ready for people to work in. Right, so as soon as the day is done, or like their day is done, should I say, you're going to be for wood. Okay. I'm going to take 10 people out of there. Okay, and then we're going to pop over here, and you guys can work in there. Here we go. Now, oh, what just happened? Something happened. Where though? Oh, here. New law. Right, I want to get down this way. Let's get prosthetics. New building, care house. Okay, the Gabriel are kept alive in care house and no longer burden medical posts. Residents, oh no, sorry, this one. Prosthetics. Everyone wants to contribute to the survival of our city. If we can bring amputees back to full fitness, we should do it. After introducing the law, okay. New blueprint, prosthesis available in the factory. Amputees fitted with prostheses in medical facilities will be able to work again. Okay, I'm going to sign that now because it's going to raise hope, I think. And then when we do have the factory, we'll be able to take advantage of it straight away rather than having to wait. Okay, there's the start of the workday. Here, you guys can do that. Discontent will rise slightly, but that's fine. And you guys need to go do that as well. So again, it's just about taking the hit on discontent now rather than later. Send to cookhouse. Although you guys don't generally work all that long, but you two definitely need to get researching faster. You're 24 hours because you're a medical post after all. Okay, so what else can we do then? Tech. We don't need another beacon. Okay, drafting machines research, cool. Now, we're gonna, should we grab an infirmary or should we get this stuff? Let's see, let's go to resources and see what's available. Steam coal pumper, coal mining. Coal mining optimization. Okay, exploration. Let's get lighter scout sleds. Yeah, let's start. Oh, actually, factory. Let's get the factory built. Or research. We need to find another steam core though to be able to really take advantage of it. So we need one steam core for the factory. So wherever the next steam core that we get, that's what that's for. It's not going to be used for anything else. Come on guys, get to where you're going. So the other, oh look at this, we're actually nearing our max on coal as well. So let's get a resource depot. Is it here? Okay. Then you're going to be the new coal depot. Seems we're close to. Seems we're close to maxing. Let's start heating places. Medical post. Okay, coal mine, child shelter, coal mine. Oh, actually. There. So that's the one with the automaton, I think. Because it didn't change to -1. Okay, there we go. Right, what's going on here? A note of thanks. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. I'm glad I could help." Yeah, I'm really feeling a lot better about you know, the morals of our captain this time. So what's going on here? Waiting for workers, okay. And how about you? You are storage near capacity, okay. Yeah, we're full, that's why. We're basically generating too much coal, which is crazy. So let's get this new thing built, please. There we go. Okay. Now you're gonna do coal, and suddenly you can work again. Those guys are, well, comparatively almost where they need to be. Still another 7 hours. Factory research, beautiful. Okay, so outpost depot. Let's get that started so that once we can get an outpost, that's what we're going to do. Right now, next. Okay, factory research. Okay, we have 15 people available. I think that's because one of the places was depleted, so let's put the maximum number of people in there. And then let's put this. Ooh, hang on. Oh, it's engineers, okay. So let's go over here. Let's take 5 out. 5, okay. Max in there. And max there. Okay. Right. Heater is on. It needs to be turned off at night time, but I still don't know why we can't have it where the heater. Why can't we just say, okay, well, heater, you're going to be just for the workday? Like that's, you know, because the hubs you can do, the hubs you can either make 24 hours or we can pick a time for them, but not for the other one. So I'm not pretty happy about that, I would say. What's going on here? You're inactive because no. Okay, so that sawmill is basically finished. Right, so we shall dismantle you. Okay, and we need to build a new sawmill. Okay, so let's go sawmill. That's a good spot, I feel. Then let's get the road all the way out. There we go. Okay. So those people can then switch over to the sawmill. For now, though, they're going to get food. Okay, what's this? Oh, prosthetics. Oh, cool. Okay, it's nice. Those guys, any second now, are going to arrive at their destination, and hopefully that means that those guys will have something to do. Okay, here we go. Weather station. There's nobody in the weather station, but everything still seems to be operational. We could try to find out what the scientists from Winterhome were working on. Let's explore. Okay. Grim forecast. We found scientists' notes. They predict that the Great Cold is going to get much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's also not a can of Spam, not even a crumb of bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they've moved on for good. You can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Site discovered, Winterhome and coal mine. Okay, let's take the resources. Right now, you guys are going to go on to Winterhome. Okay, and you guys are going to go to the coal mine. And back into the city we go. What's going on here? Abandoned station. The recent report from the weather station has got people talking. They're frightened that such an important facility was apparently abandoned. Some are starting to wonder whether the evacuation from London was a good idea. A few are lamenting openly. I knew we shouldn't have come. At least London had real houses, not tents of wooden shacks. We'll have answers soon enough. Hope falls slightly. So the Londoners are going to start appearing soonish, I'd say. Okay, and we are going to get dropped down to minus 40 soon enough as well. Okay, now research. You guys are going to do that. So discontent goes up, but it's necessary. So we're going to have infirmaries soon, which should be good. And once we get them, we're going to remove the medical posts and replace them with infirmaries. I think it just makes sense because the medical posts are a bit of a logjam. And the infirmaries will be able to get people through quicker. So I think that's a good idea. At least I hope it's a good idea. I do have 8 engineers out here as well who can switch to a medical post, or to, sorry, an infirmary. Okay, new day is about to start again. So you don't have any workers, but the good thing is they've been working over here and they're going to be working over there pretty soon. So let's go none and then put it up to 5, and then you can now be maxed out. There you go. Okay. So you're not adjacent to the street. Really? You look like you're adjacent to the street. Is there something wrong here? Did not connect up or something? Okay, it looks like they connect though. Let's see that. Nice. Depot done.
Time to get to work.
Leather sketch stands next. Yeah, I think this approach is working. Obviously, we have to start at some stage thinking about the people themselves, because having them all living in tents is not going to be good. So we need to, bunk houses need to come soon as well, and then like upgrading the medical facilities. But you know, resource wise, I think we're doing well. And you know, that's something, it's something that actually I like about the design of the game, because the game makes you care about the people, whereas a lot of games previously like this, where you know, it's about gather resource, build up your town. Well, the first thing you do is go, okay, let's gather all the resources. But for me, when I started, I was thinking, no, I need to look after the people. But obviously, gathering the resources was the thing to do. But the game pulls your heartstrings, and I just think, but no, like, let's actually, you know, give the people something better than a tent, and let's try and not have, you know, unnecessary amputees and stuff like that. But now that we are actually focusing on resources, you know, life for the people is better. It's not amazing, but it's better. Okay, again, look, we're running close to the max for coal and for wood. So let's get another resource depot. And I will do the upgrade at some stage to get more capacity in the depots, but not quite yet. So let's build 2 depots there. Okay. So 1 for wood and 1 for coal. What's this here? View the map. Oh, that's for those guys. Okay. So they're almost to winter home. These guys are going to be another while getting to the coal mine. Oh, sorry. How many times have I done that? Too many, obviously. But something we haven't done is had a nice look at some of the people. So, got William Hodgson here. He's alone in this world. Sorry to hear about that. Better sketch sledge is okay. Heating, improved heaters. Steam hub range upgrade. Okay, let's get generator power. Let's do that. Okay, they've reached winter home. We climbed up to the edge of the city. We stood there, speechless, staring at the scene of devastation. It's a city of the dead. Most of the buildings are destroyed and the generator has exploded. We did get some steam cores. Okay, let's explore. The fall of Winterhome. The streets of the ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicle describes the shortage of food, the citizens' increasing despair, the following squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources, and the eventual starvation. Last entry, God forgive us. We've eaten our dead. There's no hope. Site discovered, Snow Cliff and American camp. Okay, we're on our own. The news has shocked everyone in the city. There were supposed to be many settlements, construction crews here. People living normal lives in homes, heated by generators. But we're alone. Hope falls. Winterhome was falling. They're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. There's no hope for us here in this frozen desert. People start to gather as the news of the fate of Winterhome spreads through the city. Some of them want to drop everything and flee to London. Panic is starting to set in. I must give them purpose. Okay, so we're going to go for order and discipline. Because last time we did that one and it didn't end well. Now part of it was because that we made mistakes to start, but still order and discipline is the way to go. Okay, neighborhood watch. Let's sign that.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Volunteer force will be better, but I'm glad we'll have them. Good, we need someone to keep the peace and watch for trouble. Okay, so we need to construct a watchtower. Okay, so the watchtower. Oh, and actually, it's a building rather than like it's not like something just goes on the road. Okay. Hang on, so what does it do? People living near watchtowers are protected by their neighbours, serving as watch members, making them feel much safer and more hopeful. Okay, good. So, really, we can't fit one in there? Okay, so let's put one here. Okay, and then another one here. Okay, then we can't fit any in the middle. That's fine. Right. Oh, those guys are waiting. So you need to go to the Snow Cliff or the American camp. Let's get you going. I know that's very close. Actually, yeah, go there. Go there, come home, then go to the American camp. Sorry. Where are these new depots? Still being built. Need to build them a bit quicker, please. Okay, what's going on here? The unconvinced want to leave. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but hope is low. A group of our people are still so scared they want to flee the city for London in 15 days. They've come to try to change your mind. You say order will save us. Nonsense. What are we going... What? Are we going to orderly decide who to eat first when we start to starve? We don't try to reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Calm down, we're not going to die. Maybe. The Londoners. Your people are divided. Some of them are so scared that they plan to leave the city for London in 15 days. They try to convince others to join them, preying on their discontent. Fear may lead people to desperate acts. Maintain peace, give people hope, and manage their discontent to guide the city safely through the looming social crisis. Okay. Okay, so there's 19 Londoners, but people are very likely to join them, which is not good for us. Okay. Even though we've got lots of coal, and we are about to get more space for coal and more space for wood. Okay.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Time off, people. Be happy. Go home. Right, so let's get another watchtower. About there. Let's put it, yeah, there. It's good coverage. And kind of really want to get one there, but we can't, so yeah, it's a pity. So these people near the hub, we can't do, for the moment at least, can't do anything about watchtower wise, but we do need people to work there as well. Okay, so people are going to have to move off other things, but I think the people who have been, yeah, like working on things like that, maybe they can be the watchers. Now, next, they've got 3 hours to get to where they're going. They do have 3 steam cores, which is going to be great when they eventually come back. I think when those guys get to the coal mine, I'm going to send the automaton there, because I read that the automatons, when the storm comes and everything freezes over, the automatons keep going. They don't stop, so they'll keep bringing us coal from there, which is going to be amazing. Now hope has to rise to do something about it. Right, train our power upgraded, great. Okay, now next, generator efficiency, steam hub range. Let's see, exploration we've already done. Resources, okay for now. Could get the infirmary. Let's see. We need a steam core though for every one of them, so let's not do that right now. Let's get the generator will burn 10% less coal. Okay, beautiful. Sounds good to me. Okay, we need to build and man 2 watchtowers, so let's get these watchtowers manned now that the day is done. Oh, hang on, it must be this one then. Yeah, let's put none in there. So then go with you, give you the max number, and you max. There we go. Okay, as promised, you built the man watchtowers to maintain order in the city. Hope rises. Nice. Okay. But order kind of scares me, I have to say. Let's check here. The hole in the snow cliff leads to a small chamber. Someone lives here, but the lonely human figure we saw from afar disappeared. Might be the sole survivor of Winterhome. The refugee from Winterhome. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome. After the starving city fell into chaos, its leader, an army captain, appointed himself as absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. Site discovered Stradic Cave and freshwater springs. Okay, let's take the resources. Now, you need to come back to the city. You need to come back to the city. Okay. So we'll check those out later, but not right now. Winterhome. An outpost can be set up here, delivering an estimated 150 wood every 1 day. Okay. So we'll do that when we can. Right, now what's the next thing I should be worried about? Well, the temperature falling is probably going to be a problem. So maybe bunkhouses. But can we just say, oh my god, why have we suddenly run out of food? What the hell's going on? What are you guys doing? Why are we suddenly have no food? That's just crazy. We just went from, yeah, plenty of food to, actually we went from we need more space to store food to we've got one raw food? Really? Really? What the hell are these hunters doing?
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.